Let's talk about the elephant in the room that Dallas buyers ask me all the time. It's HOA. Okay, so you are looking at a beautiful house in Frisco, Lakeview, McKinney, Mansfield, Arlington, the perfect neighborhoods, great schools, and then you see a $250 monthly HOA fee. Your first thought is, what am I even paying for? Here is the thing. HOA in Dallas are not all created equally. Some are absolutely game changers. They help your property value continue to go up. And then others, they are basically making you pay for someone to tell you what color you can paint your mailbox or your door or just honestly anything. So today we will break down when HOAs are worth every penny and when you should run in the other direction. Okay, so let's start with what you're actually getting for your monthly fee in Dallas, Texas. So the good Dallas HOAs, they're going to be anywhere from $150 to about $450 a month. Sorry guys, I'm not sick. I think it's just like the weather keeps changing. It's 20 degrees and now it is 70 degrees outside. So if you hear me sniffing or pushing snot back in there, that's why. Okay, let's get back to it. So what does $150 to $450 a month, what would it include? And that's going to include landscaping and common maintenance areas. Like think those gorgeous Plano neighborhoods that have perfect lawns and flower beds, and then amenities. Think of like pools, fitness centers, playgrounds, walking trails, and then exterior maintenance. That's roof, that's siding. That's like sometimes even driveways in townhome communities. Like that's important because you don't want stuff to start looking, sketch. And then sometimes with your HOA that includes security, which is like gated entries, security panels in high-end communities. Now that's not all communities. Not all communities are gated. So be mindful of that. Sometimes it includes trash and sometimes even water, sewer, or even cable in some communities. Every HOA is very much different, and that's why I also said they're created not equally, okay? And here is what makes Dallas HOAs different from other cities, okay? So new construction communities, you're thinking like, Frisco, Prosper, Mansfield, DeSoto, Arlington, Forney, okay? Those HOAs are usually well-funded because everything is new, and you're looking at like $200 to about $300 of maintenance fees because it's brand new amenities, which is just keeping the property value high, okay? But in established neighborhoods for HOAs, think like Preston Hollow, Lake Highlands, Lakewood areas. These HOAs focus more on preserving the character of the property's value. It's lower fees, usually like $50 to $200, but it's strict architectural guidelines. So be mindful of that. And then townhomes and condo communities, your HOA fees are gonna feel like they cover all exterior maintenance, which is usually the case, but that also is gonna help you with like Dallas weather, which we all know Dallas weather is crazy. I kind of say it's bipolar. That's like wind, hail, heat. This can save you thousands annually. So I do kind of advocate for condos and townhome HOAs if they're reasonable. Now, the location factor matters too. Like Frisco, Plano HOAs, they're going to be higher, like $200 to $500. But that's because you're getting resort style amenities and schools that keep your property value climbing. Hello. And then more like Dallas Prosper, there's going to be lower fees just because amenities, there's not that many amenities and you're paying for basic things, which are just like a pool. And then other suburbs that are on the outskirt, like McKinney, Allen, those fees are going to be $100 to $300 because with good amenities, strong property value is protected. But that doesn't mean that you're going to get all the bells and whistles. Now, if you are looking to buy a home and you're trying to figure out if HOA fees are worth it for your specific situation, we need to talk, okay? I've helped hundreds of buyers navigate HOA decisions and just like figure out strategy for them. I put a link in my description. Just schedule a strategy session. We'll look at your specific communities and you will consider like the breakdown, whether HOA is protecting you or if the investment is actually draining your pockets, okay? And here's the HOAs that are absolutely worth it in Dallas. You are buying a resale value home. So HOA communities in like Frisco, Plano, and Allen consistently outperform non-HOA neighborhoods in appreciation. That $250 maintenance fee monthly can add about $10,000 plus to your home value annually. And that's really good, guys. We're always wanting our appreciation to be going up. And you want maintenance-free living. Work long hours, you travel for business, HOA handles, landscaping, pool maintenance, exterior repairs. Your weekends wouldn't be spent doing that. Also, if you have kids, like the amenities are absolutely incredible. That's pools, that's playgrounds, that's sport courts. Like a lot of pickleball is going on in a lot of communities too. It's like having a private country club in your backyard. That's another reason why HOA is absolutely worth it. And then if you're buying a townhome or a condo, this isn't usually optional, but it's usually worth it. Your HOA is covering roof, exterior walls, sometimes even HVAC, which not really, but some communities do. In Dallas, we have a lot of hailstorms, and this is huge, okay? So covering that will save you money. Here's when you should avoid HOA. You are very handy. You want control. If you love working in your yard, you want to paint your house purple, HOAs aren't going to be for you, okay? Your budget is very tight. That extra $300 monthly fee, which is $3,600 annually over the next 30 years, your mortgage, that is over $100,000. That can make your value go up, but it also can squeeze your pockets. Also, if HOA has poor management, okay? A red flag is if you see deferred maintenance, low reserve, constant special assessments, and high turnover rate for management, okay? HOA is not regulated. Matter of fact, I just did a listing appointment, and that was one of the main reasons one of my sellers was selling, because of HOA. How you can evaluate HOA before you buy, okay? You want to request financials, look at their reserves, annual budgets, anything pending special assessments. A healthy HOA should have at least 3 to 6 months of operating expenses in the reserves. Read the CC&Rs where they're telling you about the rules. Can you rent your property? Can you paint your front door? Can you have a dog? Know all of this stuff before you're purchasing the property. Also, drive the community at different times. Is the maintenance actually happening? Are amenities clean and functionable? Yeah, because at my condo, the pool is always closed, okay? And then talk to current residents. Anytime I am showing a client a house, I am trying to find a neighbor so that we can ask them, how do you like living here? Are there any major issues or any projects coming up? Just so you're aware. And then check the meeting minutes, okay? If they're available. Sometimes they're not available. Ask your realtor, aka me, to see if that we are able to provide that. Sometimes we are, sometimes we're not. Of course, some of these things are Dallas specific, especially consider weather impacts, our hail, our wind, and heat are hard on our properties. So a good HOA with exterior maintenance coverage can really save you thousands. Of course, property taxes, HOA communities often have higher property value, which means higher property taxes that factor that into your budget. And then resale market. Dallas buyers expect certain amenities like community pool, fitness centers, and maintenance common areas for selling points. If they want to sell their house, they want to say, oh, you get all of this for the HOA. New versus established communities. New communities like Frisco, Prosper, McKinney, those areas are going to have higher fees, but you're going to get newer amenities. Established communities, they're going to have lower fees, but potentially higher specific assessments for the aging of that community. So be mindful of that. The real numbers. And let's say you are comparing two similar homes. One is about $250 HOA and one is without. The HOA home cost of $3,000 more annually, which that's quite a bit. But if your appreciation is 1% more per year due to the maintenance and the amenities and the curb appeal on a $400,000 home, that is $4,000 in additional equity annually. Let me say that annually. That HOA pays for itself. So just be mindful of that. But of course, we do have red flags when it comes to HOAs. Special assessments in the last 2 years, reserves below 25% of annual budget, high tenant ratio turnover, deferred maintenance. During your visit, really look at those things to take in consideration because there's a lot of HOAs that are getting sued, okay? Now that we have looked at HOA and how HOA decisions can make or break your investment, I've seen buyers save thousands by avoiding problems when it comes to HOAs, and I've seen others build serious wealth in well-managed communities. So HOAs really are case-by-case situations, okay? So if you're looking at a home and you want someone who knows which Dallas HOAs are worth it and which ones to avoid, let's schedule a strategy session so that I can help you review communities that will help you make a smart decision because clarity is power. And then next week, we will talk a little bit about how it's a challenge to find $300,000 homes in the DFW area. And so we'll walk through, we'll look at some Zillow stuff just so you get a good idea of what the market looks like when you're getting out here trying to buy. And then don't worry, sellers, after next week, after the week after, we are going to talk to you about what it looks like to sell in this market. All right, guys. And if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification button so that you're aware of any time that we post. I am Kira Ford, your real estate cheerleader, aka your favorite Dallas real estate agent. And if homeownership is a goal of yours for this year, make sure we are scheduling a time to chat. That's homeownership ownership or selling or investing, we got you. Until next time, remember, it's not just about loving where you live, which is your real estate, but it's also about how you live, where you're living. See you next time, and hopefully I'm feeling better.